Chapter 6: The Polar Regions. Greenland. The map of North America shows tundra region that lies between 66.5° N. It is known by many names, such as frigid zone, polar region. Greenland is a territory of Denmark and lies in this region. Location: Greenland, which is the world's largest island and a territory of Denmark, lies on the north of the Arctic Circle. This island was explored by Erik the Red. He named it Greenland, hoping that hundreds of his countrymen would come from Iceland to settle in Greenland. The original inhabitant of Greenland, the Eskimos, call their land Kalallit Nunat, meaning our land. Greenland covers an area of about 2,175,000 square kilometers. Most parts of this island are covered with thick ice. The average thickness of ice is 1,500 meters. Since Greenland remains under permanent snow and ice cover, it looks white. The warmest part of Greenland is its southwestern coast, where most of the Greenlanders live. Climate and land surface. The climate of Greenland is extremely cold. Its temperature rarely rises above the freezing point. The precipitation always occurs in the form of snow. In winter, chilly winds blow at a speed of over 160 kilometers per hour. In summer, there is continuous daylight for several months. In some areas, the ice melts during summer, but the summer season is also quite cold. The temperature during summer is also never above 10 degrees Celsius. As mentioned before, most of Greenland is covered with ice. During spring, the ice begins to melt. Sometimes big pieces of ice break from the thick ice sheet and float in the ocean. These are called icebergs. These icebergs are dangerous for ships. They are like hills of ice. If an iceberg strikes a ship, it can break it and the ship may get drowned in the ocean. In 1912, a huge ship called Titanic sunk after hitting an iceberg. Natural vegetation. We know plants cannot grow when the temperature is below 4 degrees Celsius. The temperature in Greenland remains near or below freezing point. Trees cannot grow in this climatic condition. So, Greenland is a barren land. During short summers, small plants came up, which are nearly less than 2 feet in height. Mosses and lichens are the natural vegetation of this region. Other plants of this region are wild grasses and bushes, blueberries and cranberries. Wildlife. The animals found in Greenland have thick coats of fur. This helps them to survive harsh winter. Some of the animals found on the island include reindeer, polar bear, caribou, mink, muskox, Arctic fox, Arctic wolves and seals. Seabirds such as petrels, gulls and puffins are found in Greenland. Arctic tern, a small seabird, flies to Greenland in summer and migrates to the South Pole in winter. The sea around Greenland is home to many species of fish like trout, salmon and cod. Huskies are wolf-like dogs. They are used for hunting and for pulling sledges. A sledge is called an ice boat. It has no wheels. Reindeer and seal are the most useful animals. Lifestyle. The native or original inhabitants of Greenland are called the Inuits. They live in snow houses called igloos. These dome-shaped houses with a single opening. The Inuits spread the skin of animals on the floor of their houses, which protects them from the severe climatic conditions. In summer, they live in tents made of the skin of animals. These tents are called tupigs. Occupation and industries. Fishing is the dominating occupation and accounts for 95% of total export. Many people build and use their own boat called kayak to do fishing. A kayak is made from animal skin. In the outer areas, people use harpoons to do hunting of the seal and whale. A larger boat called umiak is used for hunting whales. Other important industries include agriculture, vegetables such as potatoes, and mining. Tourism is emerging as an important industry. Food and clothing. Eskimos are skilled hunters and fishermen. Earlier, they lived by hunting, fishing, and collecting roots. Even now they hunt seals, walruses, bear, fox, and other animals for their food. The Inuits are short and yellowish-brown in color, with slanting eyes and high cheekbones. They have long hair. Many of them wear clothes made of seal skin, which is warm and waterproof. The men wear loose-fitting thick coats and trousers with fur-lined hoods drawn tight over their heads, called a parka. The women also dress like men, only their hoods are much bigger because they have to carry their babies in them. Living in Greenland in recent perspective. The lifestyle of Eskimos is changing now. Many of them have shifted to small towns and live in wooden houses. They use rifles for hunting. In place of kayaks, motorboats have been made available to them. Eskimos today use motorized sledges called skidoo for transport. They use motorboats for fishing. Greenland that have all the modern amenities. There are shops, schools, libraries, hospitals and clubs. Many of its towns are connected by air services. Big ships bring goods of all kinds from other lands. Gotthab, now called Nuuk, is the biggest city and the capital of Greenland. Its population is more than 15,000. Economy. Greenland is mainly dependent on fishing and fish exports. Most of the country's income comes from the fishing industry. It also exports frozen tinned food and dried and smoked fish. Apart from fishes, the islands also exports minerals like lead and zinc. Agriculture is practiced on a smaller scale in the southern part of the country. The people of southern Greenland also practice sheep farming. Transport and communication. Transportation within Greenland is via docksledge, snowmobile, coastal ferry and bush planes. The major airport is Kangerlussuaq Airport on the west coast at Kangerlussuaq. Intercontinental flights connect Greenland to Copenhagen. A few years back, Air Greenland initiated a seasonal route from Baltimore in the United States.